Okay, welcome everyone to Fallout Shelter. Today I'll be starting a new series on this game. And here you see I've already made a vault and stuff. But today we'll be starting a new one. So if you don't know, this game is basically like a city builder. Kinda like Dragonmania Legends. Okay. So basically, the Fallout series takes place in a nuclear apocalypse, where capitalism was never monitored nearly enough. And essentially, yada yada yada, it leads to a nuclear war. And here we go. So we're supposed to accept in these outsiders, or they'll soon be known as Vault Dwellers. But first things first, we need to make places for them to work. Okay, zoom. Ah! Okay, there we go. And also this area, right around here. And so basically up here, this is our power, food, and water. And we must ensure none of them run low. Otherwise our vault dwellers will die. And our vault will fail to save anyone from the nuclear apocalypse. Okay. And so, let's accept some in. Okay. I'll just call him William Lard. So William Lard. Also, they have these things. I'm not gonna bother reading what they're named, but essentially they correspond with these things. Whichever has the highest number on one, you drag them over and they start working there. Whoever has the highest number on a certain room, they'll get you the most of that specific resource. Yeah. I'm already explaining it to these guys. So, I'll just call her Mary Berry. The last name I actually got correctly. Okay, since these two are both even, you just go with whichever one you want. Okay, we need about 6 of them before we can start. Okay, so she can go and work here with the water. Okay. Okay. So he's gonna come work there. Rod. Okay, shut up. Summer. That's what I'm gonna call him. Okay. Okay, I think we should get 2 more. Okay. Okay, I don't really like this guy's kind of mustache thing, but yeah, I know. Oh, remember, new people will always show up here, so it's best to always check. Okay, so I'll just deal with it. He looks distinct enough, so I guess here he'll work. Okay, 6, I recommend that's how you should start out. And here you can get achievements to get these bottle caps, which is the main currency of the game. You can buy them in bulk and stuff, but I highly don't recommend it. And here you can get these things from missions and stuff. It'll take a long time before I unlock the mission, so for now we'll just deal with this. And you might be thinking, doesn't this get kind of boring? Well, it kind of does, but you have to kind of try and always keep track of this stuff. Which I think that's part of the appeal. As unlike some city builders, this stuff is actually important, so. But I would suggest the most important is power, because that will power everything else, so you can lay down more stuff. And since it's the lowest, we should put down another power thing. And if, as you just saw, if you put 2 of the same thing together, and here you can already upgrade them both at the same time. But we're not going to do that because we don't have the bottle caps for it. And so, you might ask, hey, if I like traits from one, and I want another to have, or you just need more, well, you could accept some over here to help out. Which, I'm not sure if constantly accepting more in is a good idea. But accepting ones that are distinct enough, they're able to remember which ones are related to who, because that's going to be important a little later on. Because I want to accept these 2, so we're going to go and do that. And also we need extra hands on deck on this. in the early game, you're gonna get a lot of achievements. See, we just got one of those lunchbox things. So it's gonna give us a few rewards. A globe, a gun, food, bottle caps, and an outfit. Now, if you don't know what outfits are, so who has the lowest one? You. So let's say she has the lowest strength or something, or stamina or whatever it's called, and you need her to work for here, but her outfit doesn't support this job. So you give her this, and that boosts her ability to do that job. So now we'll go more effectively. So you just click on them, and the more of them you have, the more you can unlock stuff over here. So, let's say you're not satisfied with the ones over here, but you want more of the ones you have in here. Okay, ignore what he just put up. So you put them in the living quarters. Okay, so we kind of have mid-morale. Okay, she's 50% happy, 50% happy. We're gonna change that in a little while. Okay. Okay, so now they're talking right here. So, depending on how much this charisma thing is, or whatever it's called, they will begin talking more. And also here, you can rush this, but it'll take XP and bottle caps to do so. And also, you can just upgrade it here. And also there's rats here that shows not many of your vault dwellers have been there. Okay, it's fine if it's mid here. That's good. So long as it doesn't fall below that, you're fine. I haven't really seen what happens when you get it very low, but okay. I mean, she's not that bad, but she needs to be bad, you know? Okay, here, the talking. Okay, so if you guys want me to continue, like, doing content on this stuff, be sure to let me know. I really like this game. It's not gonna be my next Fortnite or anything, But it's kind of the one of those games you play when your main games are just not there or you can't play them. Okay. Overcapacity with food, so we're fine. Okay, that won't help. Okay, they're taking awfully long. Awfully long. Good. I don't know how to speak anymore. So this is the wasteland. Oh. Now they're getting excited. Now, I'll tell you guys once they actually get to what they're gonna do. And I know those that probably have already heard about this game and what this mechanic is probably find this annoying, but for those that don't know and also don't find this annoying, what I'm doing. And also, like, there's usually kind of 80s style music playing in here, but I turned it off because that's copyright. Okay, come on, get onto it. Okay. So there's some stuff over here, like weapons. What kind of weapons you can craft? That's a building room you get. The stuff you need for... Oh. They're starting. They're starting. So essentially, this is a mechanic you can use to raise their happiness. I don't know how accurate it is to real life. And yes, you see it. You can breed your vault dwellers. Just like you can with your dragons in Dragon Mania Legend. And so, it'll take like a few hours before she, gives birth. And then it'll take a while for that child to grow up. And then you can put that now adult child to work. And basically, this is how you breed attributes between your vault dwellers. And fun fact, this is kind of a deep lore spoiler thing. So you can skip what I'm about to say if you want to get into the lore. But essentially, the vaults weren't made to kind of save humanity. They were experiments. So, whatever experiment this is, like, many of them had horrific experiments done on them. Whether they were social experiments, mostly social experiments, but who knows what other messed up things they did to them. Did to the Vault Dwellers. And it's all done by Vault-Tec, basically the one that's supplying all these vaults. So yeah, that's the part of the thing with the whole capitalism stuff. I mean, we're probably gonna see this future eventually in real life. Let's all be real. No, probably not with all the hopeful stuff. But I don't want to go down that rabbit hole and be depressing. So, a thing you've got to remember... Okay, you can get rid of these rocks. But, unless you have like thousands of these things... Why are you blinking? Then I don't really recommend doing that. Unless they get in the way, then certainly you can. And yeah, you can keep breeding your vault dwellers. However, to my knowledge, attributes enhanced by outfits don't transfer over when it comes to breeding. So you gotta make sure the default attributes are what you want. And you might be asking, okay, do they grow old and die? No, they don't. That'll probably happen if something like this ever happens in real life. But in this game, no. And if you guys want to see me check out the other Fallout games, be sure to let me know. And since we have a lot of power and we need water, instead of building another one, I could just upgrade the one we already have. Now that didn't add any more to how much we need, it just added more to the capacity, meaning that we can purify more water. And I spent a lot of bottle caps on that. And so, I might do some, like, developing of this vault off camera. But for now, I'll just end off the video. So, this is a lot shorter of a video, because there's not really much to do in the beginning. And I really want to show you guys the most interesting parts of this game. Or you all, don't want to assume genders. But if you guys like that video, be sure, if you want to, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. GG's.